And we are live, guys. How you doing there, Clyde?
I'm great. How about yourself, Chris?
Not too bad. Like I mentioned to you off camera, just a little tired from the after effects of my second shot. But other than that, not too bad. Can't complain. My body was a little bit sore, the usual stuff,
Oh, yeah.
But nothing compared to how you had it.
I was going to say, because if we're going to go down that route, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing compared to how a lot of people had. Mine's just side effects from it. So.
Yeah, and it can be some pretty, And, because there used to be a lot of people wouldn't get the flu shot because they said, oh, shit, I felt like hell. I felt like shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you had a reaction, but no, that's not having the flu.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Howdy from Texas? But yeah, just a couple reactions, nothing too crazy. I should be fine at work. Like I said, I'm taking kind of an energy drink kind of thing right now, so hopefully I'll get some energy back.
Nice.
What you wearing watch-wise?
I've been making some moves in my collection, and I'm gonna kind of not really say what they are on camera, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I hate to say it, these days I don't want to. It's almost like anything you say can and will be used against you.
People will scoop it up as soon as you talk about it.
Yeah.
I understand that. What's up, Jason? Hey, Thomas.
So.
But I'm wearing that little.
Hello, Thomas. How are you doing?
Little Casio since I'm getting ready to go to work.
Do you have the link to send to Thomas?
If you want to send the link, if you want to send the link, you can.
Oh God, I don't know. I'll see. I think I've got it.
Because I don't know how. I think I might be able to get a hold of him on Discord, but I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, but if go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying, Bruce, I hadn't really seen Bruce too much lately. I guess he's been busy with work, probably.
Yep.
Which is good.
All right, so go to what used to be my channel email. Are you listening to the commercial or something in the background?
Oh, no, I had the TJ Hunt, his latest one. I turned it off, my bad.
TJ Hunt, what's that?
He's the car guy.
Oh, okay.
Out in California.
Gotcha.
Jason's wearing his Seiko 6139. Nice. Jason's starting to build up a pretty good following. I saw the other day he's up to about 5,500 subscribers now.
That's pretty good. What's his channel name again?
The same one he's on here, Design Atelier.
Yeah. Okay. So since I'm having to switch to another screen.
Yeah. He actually edits and all that on his channel. He does good work. So he just did I know you're not a big fan, but he just did a video on the glass suit to the CQ.
Yeah, am I an enormous fan of it? No, am I enormous? Yes. Am I an enormous fan of that watch? Not really, but I could. Yeah, to me, it looks like an old Timex, and I've had an old Timex that really had more than a passing resemblance to that watch. Now, Thomas, I think I sent you the link. If not, then someone else is going to come on and everyone's going to be really surprised.
But yeah, I guess today's topic, I guess like you mentioned off camera, are you going to sit out the whole thing that's going on right now, or are you going to go in and buy a Rolex or any of the other higher ends, right?
Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to buy a Rolex. I'm going to get into my Maserati and go on a date with my girlfriend, Morgan Fairchild. Yeah, okay, she's old, but I'm old too, and she's still really hot even at her age.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, though, recently Watchbox did something. It's just like, well, hey, here's some watches. Which watch is in the $3,000 range? And okay. And it kind of made me mad in a way because it's just like,
So, Thomas,
that's the right one. Thomas, how are you doing, man?
Yeah, how are you doing? Thanks for that, Clyde. Good to see you both.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. But recently, Watchbox or Tim did something like, "Hey, what can you buy for $3,000?" Because $3,000 is the average schmuck's tax return or the refund. But in a way that made me, and it's like, "Hey, you should look at this or you should look at that." I'm like, it's almost like, "Hey, we've priced you out of everything else, but don't worry, peons. We have plenty of mid-range pieces you can spend. So you can give us the rest of your effing money." There's just something about that. It's just like, you greedy bastards. You just can't. Roar.
Yeah.
Well, they've got to sell off they've got to sell off the budget inventory as well, Clyde.
Well, yeah. I know they're not. Like I said, I know the established ones aren't really. They're just reacting to it, but damn, they're reacting. I don't think they're crying when they're reacting to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like now Mings are like $3,000.
I know they jumped up $1,000, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I was discussing this with Orange Hand though, because of the Philips auction, there was one that sold, and the estimate was 2,000 to 3,000 Swiss francs, and it sold for 13,900 Swiss francs. Now, me and Orange Hand were discussing, do you think that someone from Ming, actually, or two people from Ming were bidding on that watch to hype the price up, to get a bit of publicity for the company? Because they would have had to spend 10,000 on an advert in Hodinkee or something.
Yeah.
So getting publicity on a Philips auction, would hype them up to let them put up their prices $1,000.
I mean, that could be possible.
Do you think though the auction houses would have something to show to prevent people from gaming the system? But I don't know. But then again, the other thing I found out is even these really high-powered auction houses, they're not the best at due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, even the Paul Newman Daytona, who actually did most of the due diligence research for it?
Probably like a side, not contractor, but like a side person.
Yeah. Well, no, just guess general. Well, obviously, it was the person in charge of due diligence at Phil's estate auctions, right? No.
Well, the thing about that Ming that went for 14,000 in the end was that there were four on Chrono 24 at the same time, selling for 4,000.
Did they stay for it, or did they quickly get snatched up?
Three of them quickly got snatched up, but the day after there was still another one on for 4,000. So it just doesn't make sense.
Well, design that's a lot. Well, I don't know. I see, but I think that's kind of been happening to like almost everything. Everything is being made out. I mean, the unobtainium factory, the unobtainium mine must be working overtime because everything is covered. All watches are now covered with to varying amounts of unobtainium. Everything is going up.
Oh, absolutely. Everything's just shot up. Yeah.
I mean, even
right.
Seiko, which used to be an affordable brand, is going up.
Yeah. But even the stuff that used to be quote unquote shitters, and I hate that term. God, I hate that term. But like ones that were that means before the hype. Sorry, Clive, I'm keeping. That's fine. No, Daniel. Okay, Daniel. No, I'm not mad at you. I applaud you.
Yeah, they're nice watches. Daniel. It's just that copper dial you've got is a gorgeous watch.
No, that's what I like. See, Dan, that is one of the ways that true collectors win the game by not playing the game. In other words, Daniel went and got what he liked. He didn't wait for others. He had enough. He had enough guts and he had enough gumption, and also he had enough cashola to do it and get the watch that he wanted. You didn't have to sit there and wait for validation from everybody else, Daniel.
Exactly. He's not wanting validation from anyone. He's just got tastes, and he knows what he likes, and he buys what he loves, which is exactly what people should be doing.
Exactly. And it's, and there's so many times where I've gotten emails or texts or whatever, and they said, Clyde, well, I was really looking at this watch, and then Hodinkee did an article about it, and then they all jumped up in price by 100%.
Jason says he validates it, so that's all right.
Well, and here's my response when I tell those people, screw you. You got what you had coming. Because you waited for other people to tell you what was cruel instead of going out and doing the work, or at least, doing the effort or spending the money, or at least being sure in your own tastes and your own approaches. So you had to follow the herd, and you are paying the price. So I have zero pity. Zero.
But you're right about prices going up, Clyde. I mean, JCB, Drunk Lord Beaver, did a stream on his channel. Not the Drunk Lord Beaver, but JCB, as we know him, did a stream on his channel, The Hot Take, this morning. And he was looking for a blacked out watch, a PVD watch, but he was looking for one under $1,000. Under $1,000. Now, I could think of so many, but it was so hard for me to think of one under $1,000.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And also, you know what PVD stands for, right?
Go on.
Fucking value deflation. And of course, the first word is spelled with a PH. That's how it works. Sometimes I miss the Archie speak. Frankly, I used to have fun with it.
Jason's saying the only thing he can brag about is he bought his Submariner before in the days when you could actually go to the 80 and buy them.
Well, no, I mean, no, okay. Well, also, okay. Do you guys remember me telling you guys about the rare birds, right?
Yeah.
How long have I been talking about the rare birds?
A long time, Clyde. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But are you going to get rid of them, or are you going to keep them?
I don't know. That's a tough question. That is a tough question because the way they are right now, yeah. Oh, congratulations!
Oh, congratulations, Hans.
Congrats, Hans.
Yeah, great stuff.
But sometimes I wonder, well, is it because
Are you going to wear the rare birds? Honestly, are you going? I mean,
Thomas, I could be Shiva, the god Shiva.
Yeah.
With 15 arms and probably still not have time to wear the watches.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Now, what would be really insane is you also had if the same god had like 8 dicks because. Sorry, never mind. Anyway, I've just thought about that. It's like, God, what did you do with all those spare hands? Anyway, that's where my mind goes. Best wishes.
Yeah.
And I hate that. It's you're pulling a Dr. BBW on me. I don't know, Clyde. It's like, shut up. It's like, it's like, God damn it, Bruce. How many watches do you have? So shut up. Oh, okay. Now I've got people calling in. Hold on one second. I have to mute this.
No worries. How about you, Thomas? You got any plans to buy anything soon?
I've just recently bought a Hamilton W10.
Okay.
A 1973 Hamilton W10, which is a lovely little watch. It's a 36mm watch, but one that was issued to the British Armed Forces in between 1973 and 1980.
Nice.
And it's a lovely little piece. It's a manual wind watch.
And by the end, well, you realize it's Tuesday, right? So you're talking about like Friday or Saturday, right?
We can hear you, Clyde.
I think Clyde didn't mute
If you
himself,
call me on call me on Saturday, if I don't have to call and hunt you down, that'd be great. Okay.
We have live conversations as well on this stream.
Also, don't loan out your don't loan out your car.
But,
you can't do that, man.
That's nice though. What you
Don't
find it
loan
on
out your car.
eBay, Thomas?
Yeah, I bought it from a watch on eBay, but from a watchmaker in London. Who,
Okay.
Who just serviced it and gave me
Okay, fair enough.
Serviced it and gave me full warranty for 12 months. So that was quite good.
Nice. You can't go wrong with that. I can't remember last time I bought a watch.
Oh shit! Was I in Microfine all that time?
Yeah. We're trying to tell you.
Me.
It's part of the joy. It's the joy of streams you're on these days, Clyde. We get to hear your phone calls. You always forget to mute, so it's we always get to hear your phone calls on the stream. So,
man, but yeah, that's nice. That's kind of the original version of like the little Hamilton I had, right? The khaki mechanical.
It's the original version of the Hamilton Pilot Pioneer that they brought out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you see, I don't know. And the other thing is, like, for instance, and here I was talking about, the overseas Generation 1 is really classically undervalued in my opinion. It's not anymore.
No, yeah, they've gone up like twice the price in the last couple months.
Yeah.
Really? Generation 1?
Yeah, don't loan out your car. And she's like, well, fuck. It was either that or I drive drunk. Well, in that case, you made the right call. But it's like, your choices are you drive drunk or you let someone else drive drunk in your car. I think there's a third choice lurking. So no, I'm sorry.
It's called Uber.
Yeah. Now, of course, if you're in the deep south, it might be called Goober, but
nah, it's well, I'm not in the deep south. I'm in South Carolina, so it's still Uber here.
What the fuck? South Carolina? Okay, never mind.
I'm in Myrtle Beach, so we're not really
okay.
Because it's weird because we have like half the people here that were born and raised here don't really have an accent, and then the other half kind of do. You can't really understand a word they're saying.
Okay.
But
nice. So,
did any of you hear that the Timepiece Gentleman is asking people for to invest in his new store?
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
That's crazy, isn't it?
He probably, like I said, he probably saw a couple of Beck streams from the Horned One. Said these fuckers will pay for these fuckers will pay for anything.
He's looking for $2 million though.
Yeah.
He wants 2,000 people, 1,000 people to invest $2,000 in a.
And for what?
In his new shop.
And so, what do those people get? Is he incorporated? Are they going to get shares of stock, or is it going to be thank you very much?
Something about some kind of private Facebook group who'll let them in with like private sales and stuff. I don't know.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, it's
well, and I hate to say it, but if you go to prison, okay, if you go to prison for DUI, that's not your first time you've been picked up. You know what I mean? It's not the first time you drank and drove. You have to do that a few times just to get caught, and just to get caught a few more times. Even after a time or two that they have your scent, it's still possible unless you get really drunk or you're a supreme moron when you're like driving by yourself on a busy road at 2 a.m. and there's no one else there, you're asking for it.
Yeah.
It will be thank you very much dividends. Yeah. So to go to prison for DUI, Texas, it's a little bit different from here, but until your third conviction around here, when they start getting really fucking serious about it. I mean, where it's like you need to go to prison. But to even get to that point, you have to drink and drive. For every time that they get pulled over, there's dozens of times you haven't been pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
So, and how do I put this? And so for that to happen, you've got a problem. And I don't, have I watched them a lot? No. But the times I haven't watched them, we can we have antenna. We can pick up program shit, if you know what I mean. If anyone has experience with the program.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just like, higher power, let go, let God, one day at a time. Yeah, there's certain phrases that we slip out when we don't even do it. Even if we want to keep it that where someone else fuck, he's another friend of Bill W. Nice. None with him. And I hate to say that if you went to prison for drinking and driving and drugs and you don't work in a program, you were probably one miserable son of a bitch inside. So, yeah, would I trust that guy? Would I trust someone like that with $2,000? I would trust anyone in those circumstances. I'll put it that way.
People can change, though. I guess.
Telling someone's going to meet us for 20 years. I will. Yeah. Yeah. In the literature, yeah. I have seen examples in the big book just in life. Just, hey, Hans, that's fine. I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. So I don't begrudge it. If anyone else can drink like a gentleman, if anyone can drink like a gentleman, my hat's off to him.
So, Chris, you're a big GShock. I know you're a big metal GShock fan. What did you reckon to that new Rainbow?
I'm not a big fan of that one. That's a little too out there for me.
Bit too much to have the different colored links.
Yeah, I kind of prefer the solid color one. No, I do like that red one they just came out with. It looks almost kind of purple. You know what I'm talking about? No, metal one.
I know the all metal one with the different colored links, but I haven't seen the purple one. Did you say purple?
It's red, but it looks almost like in pictures. It looks almost kind of purple in like certain lights. But it's a pretty cool looking watch though, and I get why GShock's doing it. They'll probably sell a lot, but that's just not my style,
Yeah.
Okay. Not underachieving, but yeah, your antenna works, right? You could kind of figure it out. Yeah, even when you listen to songs and everything else. But yeah, and GShocks, they're nice. They have their function, they have their place. I just not a fan. So.
Gotcha.
But so where was I? Oh yeah, so I've been saying for a while, hey, the first generation overseas is really unjustly undervalued. Not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Even and remember all the times people saying, you got a 36 millimeter Aquanaut. You're a moron. You're an idiot. You're a fool. You got the girl size one. What a big
Yeah.
Yeah. So, despite that, and even like I said, the 37. Oh, you're an idiot. You should have got the first generation's too small. You literally, the examples of the first generation 300s, like 13 and up. I'm not seeing those.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it looked pretty.
I really love the Generation 2 with the chronograph, which has got the big date in the 12 o'clock. Yeah. That just looks gorgeous.
Oh, it is. I'm I'm not gonna diss that, but I myself, I like the first generation 3-hander, simpler.
Yeah.
Thin
Was that
movement.
slightly smaller? Was that slightly smaller than the first generation, than the generation 2 and 3?
Yeah, 37 millimeters, including the crown.
Right.
But that also kind of makes it, like first generation. I think it's a really thin Gerard Perregaux movement, but really thin. Thin, understated, sporty. Instead of a dressy sports watch, it's more like a sporty dress watch, I guess. Kind of like the 36 millimeter Explorer, or the 36 millimeter 36 millimeter Aquanaut, I think. But if anything has caught the attention of just us in the hobby, or the public in general, they've become, they have either increased drastically in price, or they've become unattainable. Literally unobtainable.
Man.
And so the people that were saying, like the other, like Gerard Perregaux or Daniel Roth, or and I used to poke fun at him too, or Rogers Debris. I used to make fun of that brand all the time.
David Lee Roth.
Well, yeah. Rogers Debris and David Lee Roth. Used to make fun of those things, but guess what? Hey, Flippin' Zippo's here.
So
Those have become, I've really shot up in price.
Yeah.
So
They have, haven't they? Yeah, we were talking about those with Bill on Sunday, and they've shot up, haven't they? The Roger Debris and the Daniel Ross, all gone up in price.
Yep.
Brands that were out of favor a few years ago, that anything now is just going up and up.
Foul is fair and fair is foul. When people say it's just like, I almost think everyone's advice is probably outdated at this point.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And don't even get me started about the horn one.
Well, guys, we're closing in half an hour. Unfortunately, I got to start getting ready for work. You guys about ready to call it a day?
Oh, unlucky. You got to go to work, Chris. That's unlucky, isn't it? We've got to do it, though, haven't we? We've all got to do it.
Especially after having to get recuperating from your second shot.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, guys. Thanks for coming on, and thanks everybody for joining in the chat, guys.
Yeah, good to see everyone in the chat. Hans, Chaz, Flipping Zippo, Underachieving, everyone here, Daniel Katz, all the guys, all the usuals, Design to the Air.
Yep.
Howdy.
Yep.
Ken Spear. Good to see you all. See you all next time.
We'll see you guys.